everybody. How is
Heyo.
everybody out there? We are just getting ready, getting it on. So, how is everybody doing? Um, we are just.
Ignore my phone, guys. Do not disturb me, please.
Uh, yes, I am typing.
I've already had it shared and everything. Slowpoke today, guys. He's a slowpoke. Okay, we're still waiting for some eyes. Some eyeballs in here.
Did we get some eyes?
We haven't gotten any eyes yet.
No eyes.
Well,
No
we've
eyes.
officially, we're officially down 1 month at the trailer.
Oh, we got one eye.
We got 2 eyes.
Oh,
And we have 2 eyes each, so that's like 8 eyes.
okay. Alrighty.
Hello, hello. Please say hello in the chat. Let us know you are watching.
Yeah, we got a month down in the trailer season. It's been eventful.
It's been, yeah.
It's
I guess so.
been
Our AC still isn't working,
yeah,
guys.
our
we
ace.
we actually thought it was working yesterday. We were at the trailer
For a
and
brief half second.
we turned it on and we were sitting there and normally it makes a weird sound. Like the sound changes once we turn it on and leave it on for like a minute, it will change. Well, it never did change. And then like 10 minutes of it being on, the sound changed and all our hopes and dreams were crushed.
Yeah, and like it was blowing cold air for
Yeah. Yeah.
a good half minute, couple minutes, and then yeah, that went away real quick.
So we're quietly hoping for a cooler weekend so that we don't have to sweat. Because May Long Weekend was really hot this year.
And I did not like that at all.
No. We do have our portable AC that will be coming to the trailer with us this weekend.
Will it?
Yes. Just in case.
Okay.
I'd rather it be there until we are getting our AC looked at. But until we do that, we want to make sure that you sleep comfortably at night. You can be a crabby pants.
Yeah. When I don't sleep well in heat, so if I don't have AC, I'm kind of a crotchety arsehole.
And he is a heater on his own.
Yeah.
He doesn't need heat.
That's why we need an AC.
Yes. Yes. My feet can only keep him cool for so long.
Yeah. For about 25 minutes.
Can you look at me for a second, sir? You got like paint or something on your hat. And now you're going to be staring at that.
Yeah, pretty much the whole episode I'll be.
Okay, we got 2 eyes, but
3. We got 3.
Oh.
Everybody say hi to us. Hello. Let us know.
Yes.
Who's here.
Anytime you guys have any questions, please write them down in the comments, or you can always private message us. We love answering questions about trailers or things you guys are unsure about, or even like you guys having tips and tricks. Always let us know those too.
Like, yeah, we got a title up there, How Credit Makes the World Go Round, but we don't fully have to talk about it. It's just something I put up as a title. It's something that's
very interesting, I will say the least.
I find it
is how the world goes around. Like, everybody you think who has money, most of the time they don't have money, they just have good credit.
They have credit cards and good loans.
Yes. And that's because they have good credit. Like, they've always worked on their credit specifically, not the fact that they actually have good cash flow.
But there's things out there that I go like, okay, boo. It's Samantha.
And Angela is on Instagram. So hello, Angela. Hello, Samantha.
Yeah, it's just one of those things that I go, I don't understand. Like, I understand it, but I don't understand it. Like, we've checked our credit in the last little while. Yours is medium. Mine is a little lower, but like you've never missed a payment on your stuff,
hmm
and you get like how your credit is not like 900. I don't understand.
Yeah, no. Honestly, guys, okay. Two things. Number one, if you are young, keep your payments low, or well, I guess keep your credit low. Keep any
To
of
as
your
much as
loans
possible.
low. Um, Pay attention to your credit because a lot of people don't. And I really think it is something that school should teach you about more.
Oh,
School doesn't teach you about credit and how to
they don't teach you about
deal
money.
with your actual finances unless you take a finance course. And really, they're just teaching you the basics of finance. They're not teaching you this is how you should work your bank account. This is how you should live. Everybody, especially right now, everybody's living above and beyond their means.
Oh, completely. Dude, and it's a big thing, like because of the economy and
Yeah.
everything like that. But like, I didn't know until we did research. School has destroyed my loans at a young age. I knew nothing about student loans until
I
I
applied
applied
for
for college.
Yeah.
Completely understand.
And student loans is how most people actually start their debt.
Yep. But like, um, I did research for this, and like, if you apply for a car loan,
hmm
pretty much no bank out there will kind of say no. They will.
They may say no on the price of
Yeah,
it. They may
they'll
tell you to
limit
go
you
for
on
a
the
lower.
cash,
Yeah.
but they'll never really say no because
It's more of a necessity.
it's a necessity for
Mhm.
you to get to work
Mhm.
somewhat. But like if you're trying for a boat, a trailer, like an RV,
Anything that's luxurious kind of thing.
oh, look at you popping out big words.
Anything that is not needed, it's a want. They are very much more tougher.
Stringent.
Yeah, stricter on what they give you and how they give you. Samantha says, and student loans have changed so much in the past 30 years. When dad went to college, it was so much harder, less than when I'm going now.
Well, yeah, because he had to um, use a hammer and and a chisel to write all his paperwork into a rock. Yeah, I can see how it's harder then to
Mhm.
now.
And she's only in a 1-year course. Can you imagine like 4-year courses or like going to be like a doctor?
No, the student loans, I can only imagine what the like if you're going
Yeah.
for your doctorate or to be a actual doctor or anything like that, I can only imagine what your student loans would be.
Mhm.
They'd probably be in the hundreds and hundreds of thousands.
Mhm. And most people are still in their 40s paying for their student loans. Like it's ridiculous. And says student loans are a nightmare. Yep. And it's the start. Like I said, it's the start of your debt problems.
Yeah.
Because as an adult, you basically depend on your debt to get you through life.
But I can't blame it just on student loans because a lot of young people out there, they go get credit cards
And they go, "Ooh, I got extra money to spend."
and then they screw that up.
Yeah, then they forget that they have to pay back that money. That money is not actually theirs. It's not free money. It's money that's there in case you kind of need it, and you should have the money to pay that credit card.
You don't know how many people also line of credit.
Yeah.
Line of credit's another one. Line of credit can help you,
Mm-hmm.
but it also can ruin you because if you miss one payment on a line of credit, it will affect you.
Mm-hmm.
It will affect you badly.
Tell us your guys' nightmares on credit. Oh, you want to read this one, or you want me to?
Okay, Samantha says it's $20,000 for a 1-year course of hairstyling, and including the $1,000 in books.
That's not including.
That's not including the $1,000 in books and the $3,000 to $4,000 in supplies. I needed from.
I needed a $300 hair dryer.
Sorry.
Brushes, $400 scissors, and it all had to be professional grade, so more expensive. Holy, $400 for a pair of scissors.
So just to be a hairstylist, I'm working the math out there. You're about $35,000 in debt.
And that's only one year, guys.
I'm going up a little bit more because I'm thinking you probably got more than one pair of scissors. You've got a straightener, blah 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 blah. So
you have to have more than one brush. Yeah, pretty much. Holy moly!
But have you found a job yet?
Probably not. She just graduated
last week.
Yeah. You know how tough it is to still find a job for any college graduate? And like nowadays, you have to go to college to get a job.
Get out there and start looking.
Like, look what your job did. Look what your college degree did for you.
Absolutely not.
Exactly.
I can't.
Until I get work term done.
Okay, how long is your work term? We're asking questions now here. How long was yours?
Like, he's got a college degree, guys. He's never used. He doesn't need to use. Well, it's not that he doesn't need to use it. He went and joined the military instead. But you know how many people out there go to school for something because their parents want them to go to school? They go to school and then they never do anything with that degree. My blasting school was $2,000 plus books.
$8,000.
Oh, sorry. Guys, I don't have my glasses on. 7 months.
7 months.
Holy macaroni.
Graduated was before.
Graduation was before the end of the course.
Especially in that industry, depending on where you are.
You can rent a chair.
But you need clients.
Most salons, hair, nail, skin will hire you without, but you're basically an assistant, so no tips, etc. Yeah, that's exactly right. Well, we got somebody up here who's constantly trying to
find one,
find a hairstylist. So.
She's got her barber shop just down the road, and she's had somebody F off on her like 3 times.
The thing is, it's because the chair that you have to rent is going to cost money, and you can't guarantee that you're gonna make that money, right?
Correct, but she's willing to share her clients. But it's just one of those effed off things that
John says, but a licensed blaster is a $100,000 job once you are licensed. Well, that's good.
And are you licensed?
And really, $8,000.
And are you sharing the money?
And it really, if you think about it, $8,000's not bad to be able to be making $100,000 one day, right?
I totally agree, but you're probably gonna have to need course after course after course after course.
And like Ange says, especially when you're paying off a $30,000 loan. Yeah, honestly, life is hard right now for anybody and everybody. Like, no doubt, life is hard. It's hard in the economy. Prices keep going up. Our pays are not going up.
Taxes are, but Karen Butler is in the house.
Hello, Karen. Welcome in. Did you receive your pink sweater yet? Actually, let me take a look.
Drum roll.
In case she doesn't answer. No.
Apprenticing. So much money getting my class 3 soon. Oh, that's good.
What did Samantha say there?
And Samantha says, and student loan in Canada will make you start paying 6 months after your course ends. And will give you a set amount per 2 weeks or month. Anne says, I paid $17,000 for my education and got a very nice paperweight. That is great. Karen says, not yet, but have the shipping confirmation.
Yes, it was. Yeah, it should be there by June 1st, it says.
Are you going to the trailer this weekend?
Yes. Also, guys, speaking of that pink sweater that Karen ordered, we will be extending the pink sweater sales until the end of June.
Correct.
Once the end of June does end,
it will go.
As of June 30th, the pink sweater will no longer be able to be purchased. Because of everything that had gone on within our family this month, we kind of dropped the ball with life and with our business, with promoting. So we're gonna give it another month because we know there is people out there who would like to purchase and just haven't gotten around to doing it. So as of June 30th, it will come off the site and there will be other clothing or colors that will be joining the pink sweater that will be going into the vault. So if you want something, go get it while you can.
And writes, did I dream it? Do you or did you have a purple t-shirt? You are in a very dreamy stage right now.
Yeah, I don't think we have purple shirts.
Um,
I should know this guy.
we have a burgundy, like I do believe. No, we were talking about it. We were talking about bringing a purple sweater.
Yeah, no, I don't think I was able to get purple.
We
I
are
think
confirming
we
right
only
now.
released the purple and the green in sweaters, not in t-shirts.
Karen is going to the trailer this weekend. Karen, do you still need somebody to come over and figure out your stove? We had a good weekend at the trailer this last weekend. It wasn't too bad. We hung around our trailer, had a campfire, and enjoyed some music.
Mm-hmm.
Very loud music.
Very, very loud music.
We call. We do have a pink T-shirt, a purple
Guys,
T-shirt.
we do have a purple t-shirt. You know what? I was starting to think that I dreamt about this purple t-shirt as well. Well, no, we do.
We have a purple sweater too.
Yeah, no, I knew we had a purple sweater.
Okay, it's me. It was me. It was just me.
No, your imagination was great. We do have a purple sweater. I'm going to confirm that it is on the website. It should be though. I just scrolled past it. Yeah, it's there.
Wow.
Let me know if you can't find it, but it should be there.
Have I been drinking today? No, I have not. But one of our friends, when they do drink, they
like to turn up the
like
music.
to turn up the volume. And well,
it was up this weekend.
Yeah, it was up. It was a competition.
And it's not either one of us. We actually don't like loud music. We don't like loud anything. But we were fine with it.
Yeah, we were fine. It was funny because normally we are the quiet section. And this weekend, this past weekend, it was the complete opposite. There was 2 parties down by us, plus ours.
Angela says, as Shaggy would say, wasn't me.
It was on me. That was actually played.
Yep.
But there was like 2 parties going.
Spice Girls was played.
Oh yeah, there was everything else.
I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. I sang every word to that song, and you hated every moment of it.
Yes, I did.
I love that song.
We all did. But it was good. It was a really good weekend. Does anybody know where we can get a fire pit that will not rust? We have one, and we've had it a year, and it's now a pile of rust.
Angela says, well, now all the fun happens in that corner. Girl, the fun always happened in that corner. But then you left that corner.
You did. You did leave that corner.
The fun left. So we had to add
and now the fun came.
No, the fun left, and then the fun came. Angela left. And then we had new people come in.
Mike Moyles is watching us on Instagram. Hello, Michael.
Hello.
But no, we're enjoying. We got to get some things done here shortly for the wedding.
I am so behind on that wedding, guys. It's just kind of snuck up on us.
I've got to start planning for not myself, but I had to get the best man planning for the stag.
We got so much to do.
You got your stagette?
I'm not doing a stagette.
Whatever they call that.
I'm just
a ringette?
I think my mom wants to throw a bridal party, but I'm not doing anything other than that.
Okay. Things that I know.
Well, no, I've told you this many times. If I want to get drunk with my girls, I'll get drunk with my girls and you can go stand in a corner or something. I don't need to like go and do like a whole party or anything like that. Like I'm doing like a bridal party, but that'll be like a fancy like Sunday afternoon that, I'm not fancy anyways.
TF is a stagette.
The F is a stagette. Basically what he's saying is a bachelorette. Samantha says no bachelorette party. No, honestly, I don't really care for it. The major person who would be part of my bachelorette is halfway across the country. So, no, honestly, I'm just, like I said, I don't need to really party with the girls. I could party with the girls even when I'm married. I don't think that will change.
I'm just saying.
The Brad word of the day. Yeah, he's been saying that for a while, the stagette.
Don't people call it the stagette too?
I've never heard the stagette be like called the stagette other than you. It's always just been a bachelorette.
Okay, everybody that's out there that's watching us, let us know. Because like these two are shaming me right now. And do we have anything on Instagram? Is anybody writing that anything there?
No.
Like to tell us that it's a stagette?
Yeah. Because nobody calls it a stagette.
You guys don't know.
Saying.
No, we call it a bachelor.
For girls and a bachelor party for boys. Yes. But I've also heard people call it a stag for the guys. I've never heard stagette. I've only ever heard stag. Or you have like
a Jack
and Jill. Or some people call it a buck and... Jesus, you don't even let me talk.
I'm just finishing your sentence for you.
You're finishing my sentence before it even comes out.
This is how close we are in our relationship. I know your sentences before you even say them. And I know you're trying to draw heat off me.
I am. They can't even see it. But I'm literally trying to take the heat from his hand because he's so warm and I'm so cold.
But look at the hand size difference.
Oh. Yes, you got big hands. I got small hands, okay? Leave me alone.
Or a stag.
And doe if you do everyone, yes.
Yes.
And I'm not
but it's
doing
also,
everyone.
We've also called it a buck and doe.
Yeah, I've heard of buck and doe too, yeah.
But yeah, I went and got fitted for my suit again.
Well, now that the suit is in. I
need to get people to go down and get theirs done.
And to get Joshua to go and get fitted. So.
And if he has, just send that information to me so I can send it off to.
Yeah, she's gonna email it to me when she.
Thank you.
When she has it done. He's going this weekend. Perfect. Now we just got to get the other two boys on top of it.
Yeah, and one of them is the best man. Like, still hasn't gotten get fitted. We should text him like right now, live on air, and be like, "Hey, you need to go."
Again, that's your job, sir. Okay.
Yeah, this is true.
Mm-hmm.
So weird things about a trailer park that we found out this week. In BC, you can only have a family of 4.
This is, I think, a thing on certain parks. Not all parks are like this, but there is certain parks that make it a thing where your family is paid for with your lot, but it's only a family of 4. Anybody over, and that has to be 2 adults and 2 children, or you could have, I think, 1 adult and 3 kids or whatever. But anybody over and above, you have to pay extra for. It's nuts. It's nuts.
I consider that bull.
Mm-hmm. I think so too. I think it's a little crazy.
What if the camper gets pregnant? Do you have to leave the park now?
I don't
She's
understand
pregnant.
the limit on children. I understand the limit on adults because most adults there should be 2 people. But you're still shaming the other kind of relationships that are out there But the standard, like I can understand standard family would be like 2 adults and then you'd have kids. But majority of families nowadays are not 2 adults and 2 kids. It's crazy.
Can we not call them kids? Can we call them crotch goblins?
Okay. Angela says, yeah, it's only certain parts you wouldn't have to leave, but you have to pay an additional fee. Yeah, like that's interesting, man.
It like that does not make sense to me. Like the more crotch goblins you have, the
more money you have to
more
pay.
money you have to pay. Like
I don't know how it works, man.
Like I understand if you bring I don't even know what that says, but
Spermagotchis? It's like a Tamagotchi, but spermagotchi.
oh good God. Like I understand if you bring more adults in because they are gonna take more things from the park. Like
yes.
They'll use more amenities, like the toilet, like actual toilets. They'll use more toilet paper.
I'm curious at the fact that how much do you charge for a kid, or is it the same price whether they're a kid or an adult?
But like, are they charging like if you're 5 and under, like it's $10 if you've got a spermagotchi. If you're like 10 and above, is it an extra price for a spermagotchi? Like, it doesn't make sense to me. And like,
no, it's very interesting.
It's weird.
That is a very interesting rule. I know Angela has been looking at parks in BC, so she can kind of enlighten us with some other fun, crazy things that are rules out there. She has notified me that one of the parks she was looking at, there was a bear that was in amongst the forestry. Forestry this week. And that's fun and interesting. That's one thing we never have had to worry about at our park. The most I've ever seen, I don't even know, raccoons? What else have you seen? Coyotes.
Coyotes, deers, rabbits.
Mostly coyotes, though, would be like the scary one.
Yeah.
Like raccoons don't scare us.
I think we've only seen 2 or 3 coyotes.
Yeah. And that's like in my lifetime of being there. Like I haven't seen them very often. So that's not too bad.
We had a camper a couple of years ago, apparently saw one right on their deck.
Yeah. I remember that.
I don't know how believable it was because I've never seen a coyote that close to humans.
Oh, and then there's, what are they called? The things Josh don't like. Possums.
Yes.
Okay, Angela says, I'll see if I can find the park with that rule. The bear was in the park we are going to be camping in. The other park we looked at had bears.
And cougars.
Ooh, interesting. Karen, I hate raccoons. You don't like the trash pandas?
You don't like rakins? One of our friends, he's also in here. Or he's not in here. It's Josh.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't say raccoons.
He says rakins.
Rakins.
Trash pandas. Rakin. Yeah, they're rakins.
A couple years ago, Karen, you would laugh.
Angela says the rakins are cute.
Yeah, we had a bottle of liquor that went bad. Yes, I know. Some liquors go bad.
It was a liqueur.
Yeah, it was a liqueur. Cream. It was a creamer. And it went bad, and somebody poured it in the bushes in between our trailer and yours.
Yeah.
And we did not notice. I'm scared to death of them, Karen says. Yes, it was the dusty old 40 Creek. Somebody poured it in the bush.
Trying to get rid of it.
We did not know that there was a rakin in that bush. Well,
that rakin then fell out of the bush.
That rakin ended up drinking pretty much the whole bottle of 40 Creek that we poured in there.
Guys, we got the Trash Panda drunk.
Trash Panda was completely hammered.
And it was all by accident. We didn't think that would happen.
And it started to come up and like literally play with us, like go in between our feet. What, like not vicious or anything. No. It wanted to come up and play like cuddle. Like, Oh, rub my belly.
And we're all like, no, that is not going to happen. We are not touching you. And then it stumbled around for a bit.
And took a nap
Yeah,
by a tree.
Yeah, it took a nap by a tree. He wanted a s'more.
And said it wanted a s'more. It wanted something to
It wanted
sober
something.
up.
Yeah.
But it was hammered. Like, it couldn't even walk straight.
No, it was. From what I know, the raccoon did survive the drunken night. As do most men.
Yep. Some don't. Some don't.
Raccoons don't scare me. I don't want them near me. And the only time they actually scare me is when they're out in the daytime because, like, they're not supposed to be.
No.
So you know they're sick, and you definitely don't want to go near them. But other than that, like,
they're good dusted on.
Yeah. If I see a raccoon, I just walk the other way.
Yeah, they're good. We've only had one really encounter at our trailer with them.
He tried to
get in. Or no, we've had 2.
We've had 3. I don't know if one of them was the same raccoon though.
Karen, the coyote sighting that was seen in the park a couple years ago was the lot right next to you.
Yeah. Well,
literally.
No. It was up a bit.
It was Mikey and Amelia's trailer.
Mm-hmm. But what was I saying? Oh, the raccoons. So we had the one that we told them about last week, which was they tried to come into the vent, but then the sound of the screen falling scared them off. We've had the one where we had a chair up by the window, and the raccoon had climbed up on the chair.
Yeah.
And you had the window open, and you had opened up the blind, and you were staring at a raccoon.
I was eyeball to eyeball with a raccoon.
And all that was between them was a screen. And then there was the raccoon that wanted my cookies. We were baking cookies in the oven. Remember that?
Yes.
And then afterwards, I guess the smell lingered, and the raccoon could smell it. So it kept going towards, like, the outside of where the stove would be. And then you had opened the door to try and scare them off, and he didn't have any clothes on.
I'm butt naked.
So I told him to close the door to protect other things.
Karen says, I will never sleep again.
No, just be really careful when you're walking out of the trailer. Don't walk out until like 8 a.m. in the morning, and go in your trailer by like 8 p.m.
And Karen, I do not believe it was a coyote. I think it was a stray dog.
Mm-hmm.
It just looked like a coyote.
But even if it was a coyote, I don't think they would be coming around right now with all the construction.
No, coyotes don't like humans at all.
No.
So when we were told that, it was a coyote on the lot, I was like,
Didn't one go? Sorry.
There was a lot of noise. There was loud music, and there was people around.
Yeah.
I don't think it was one. Like I said, I think it was a stray dog.
Yeah. And says, didn't one go in your mom's trailer and jack her Oreos? I don't know if the Oreos were actually inside the trailer or just outside.
I think they were just on the table.
Yeah. But yes, basically the raccoon stole my mom's Oreos. That's not the only Oreo thief in the park. So, you got to protect your Oreos, right? Karen says that's why my trailer is lit up. I need lights and lots of them. Yes, I completely agree. I want a lot more lights on my lot this year. I
can only imagine what Karen's lot's going to look like next year now that she knows there has been coyotes in the park. It's going to be literally a spotlight.
Yes. Protect your cheese. Protect your Oreos. Light your lot up. Yeah.
There's going to be more lights on Karen's trailer than there is in these 2 studios.
I don't know, man. There's a lot of lights in here.
I know, but
I don't know.
Karen's going to literally be lit up like a Christmas tree.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's not get into the Oreo and cheese thief. We're not even going down that trail. Brandy is now here.
Karen says I'm adding more now. Yeah, I don't blame you. No, I definitely want to add some extra lights to our lot. I find our lot is very dark at night. So I want to light up the world. No? You don't want to do that?
You light up my life.
Seeing that certain somebody and his friend Paul decided that they were going to ruin my plan for where my lights were going to go last year.
That was not me. That was all Paul.
We now have to figure out that situation.
Anne says coyotes are cute too.
But not when they are near me. Do you say the same thing about your kids?
The crotch goblins.
The crotch goblins. You got any of those?
I have
You got
two crotch goblin. Brandy has one crotch goblin.
Yes, she does.
Ange will soon have 3.
Yes.
Crotch
Brandy says there's always been coyotes that have came through the park. Yeah.
Oh, I saw one a couple years ago when I was going to my trailer in the winter. And I was between him and a deer, and I did not like that.
Angela says the spermagotchis are always near me. I love that one. I'm going to use that one from now on as spermagotchis. That one's a good one.
Karen says, Angela Strillick, I won't freak out. But no, like coyotes have always been in our park because we have farm fields on either side of us.
Mm-hmm.
And they, the farm fields attract deers, which is a prime feeding thing for coyotes.
Brady says, Karen, you're fine. They won't come where you are. No, Karen's kind of lucky because she's got the main road.
Yeah.
That would probably scare them off because of the cars, right?
I wouldn't camp on the backside of the park.
No.
That's all farm field.
Yeah, no thank you. They can eat the red squirrels and raccoons. Speaking of red squirrels, we've had quite a few around our lot lately.
I think they've nested in the camper.
Oh, great. That's perfect. Perfect news. Angela says, the only thing I'm okay with being in the trailer park are cows and goats. Hey, I'm all about that. Let's get rid of the men and get cows and goats.
Here we go with this cows and goats thing again. I don't even know why.
I'm just saying the goats and the cows could cut your grass for you. You wouldn't have to cut your grass. Just saying.
We're going back to the trailer tomorrow.
They're bigger a-holes than raccoons. The squirrels and the raccoons? Or no, the squirrels? Yeah. So I've heard. Or so we do think we may have a squirrel, you said, in the wall.
Yeah, we might have a squirrel in our wall.
So.
If so, I'm just going to shoot trailer.
What's that going to do?
I am going all Elmer Fudd.
Speaking of like wildlife and stuff, I have heard lately, I know this is the time for them, but like beware of like ticks and stuff, especially in long grass. So just beware of them. Make sure you are taking proper, what's the word I'm looking for? Precautions. Thank you. I kept going protocol and I was like, that's not the word I'm looking for. Precautions. It is their mating season, guys. So they're everywhere. So just look out for those. Keep your grass cut low and try not to go into any bushes that you don't need to go into.
Brandy says, I had one last year in my trailer while I was there, but got him out, but they were destructive.
Yes.
But they were destructive.
Yes.
Dylan
almost stepped on a snake today, and I was gonna yeet the kid into a bush. It scared me. Oh, trust me, and Dylan would still be there by himself with the snake because I would be gone.
Brandy, Karen writes,
we added a kids bingo
for 6 and 11.
For July 6th, 11 and 12.
Oh, 11 to 12. Oh, that's good.
Oh, yeah.
Is
good
it on the calendar?
I think it's just being added to the calendar.
Oh, okay.
That's why. That's nice. That's nice of them to add that.
We did not go to bingo last week.
We did not go to bingo last week.
There was one. We didn't go.
Yeah, we should definitely try bingo out this year.
Will be soon, Karen says.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna go up sometime this year, but we're not in the mood to kind of gamble per se. per se.
Well, right now it's still kind of cold too. Like I don't like to go up to bingo and like throughout the night you start to like freeze, right? I'd rather be by a campfire. Where like in the middle of summer when it's like really hot and you don't want to be standing near a campfire, and I don't mind going and
Who
playing some
is calling the
bingo.
bingo this year? Who's calling the
I
bee?
heard from a bird last week was Darren.
B6
Darren A.
under the O 69. Dinner
Angela
for two.
says bingo at the trailer park is fun until it gets dark and your markers doesn't work. And see, that's another thing is I like to use the markers instead of the chips. And when it's cold, it gets damp at night, and then your erasable marker
Doesn't
stops
work.
working.
There was a bingo caller. Yeah, there was a bingo caller in Newfoundland that got fired for that. He said
Dinner for two?
dinner instead of 069, he said dinner for two, 069, and they literally fired him right on the spot.
But see, the whole thing is like everybody knew what he was talking about. So their minds are just as perverted.
I find it funny.
I would be completely fine with it.
I don't know
Karen
what
says
you guys
haven't made it to bingo yet either. Yeah, we'll go soon at some point.
Yep.
Well, at least once. We'll make it there at least once this summer.
Like if they ever needed a caller, would I call it? Possibly.
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't.
I've got a low enough voice that it echoes.
Oh yeah.
Wow. It's just pick on Brad today. What do we have over here?
Shoppers has joined us.
Wow.
To watch us. So hello, Shoppers.
Hello.
Angela says, yeah, you definitely need to call it. Definitely not.
Duff is funny calling it.
Brandy says Peanut called the first bingo. Yeah, I heard Peanut called the first bingo, but somebody had said last weekend Darren was calling it. So that's interesting. Because remember we had go up to pay for a pump out? And we were like, who the heck is calling bingo right now?
It didn't sound like Peanut.
Weird. Yeah. No, it wasn't Peanut last week.
It was like, oh, that's a weird voice.
Yeah, so they're probably just kind of taking turns so Peanut can play too, because I know she likes to play bingo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What other games would you guys want to see at any park? Mm-hmm. But you guys are all in ours, so let's talk about it.
Tony offered, but he works the weekends we have bingo. Oh, you guys don't do bingo every weekend? Maybe I should look at the calendar.
Yeah, maybe we should. Maybe we should. But yeah, if like, is there any games that you would like to bring in the park, like for anybody to play, like bingo, darts?
I feel like you could do darts, bingo. I feel like you could do like a competition for like cornhole or wash shoes or something like that.
Randy says
every other weekend. Oh, that's good to know. I didn't know that.
I think darts would be fun.
Yeah.
Darren Allen can't play.
We used to
used to have the pool, and Bobby Earl was a big winner in that one most years.
Yes.
But like, I think we could get back to those. Maybe it's something we start bringing up. Mm-hmm. But like, I do like your idea of like cornhole, wash shoes. Excuse me. I also think like a scavenger hunt.
I think they have something like that planned, but for the kids. I don't think it's for the adults.
Oh, Brandy
says... trailer has darts now too? Really?
I think, she said.
Oh.
But like, I think we could have... Oh, lawn darts.
Ooh.
This new park does a...
Hard Night Friday.
And they play different card games.
Well, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, the poker run, but I think like if we could do like a adult scavenger hunt, I think that could be cool and fun.
But I think, I honestly, I would enjoy a scavenger hunt, but I feel like a lot of people probably wouldn't do it. be honest with you. Like her saying the poker run was like an adult version of scavenger hunt, but like I would prefer to actually look for things.
But like darts, you're only getting a certain select people. Bingo, you're only getting certain
Mhm.
select people. So if we did like a scavenger hunt, why we're only going to have a select amount of people.
Well, yeah, for
Like,
sure.
I think the park needs to step away from, and I think all parks need to do this, step away from trying to please everybody
Yeah.
and just
Try something out, and if it doesn't work out, you don't get like a good show, then you stop doing
exactly.
it.
If it falls flat on its face, then so be it. If it does well,
Mhm.
bring it back.
I'm currently looking at the
Brandy says we do have
calendar.
regular darts. I think I have checked the calendar. Cassie's doing it right now. Yeah, do like a Survivor or Amazing Race type deal.
Ooh,
That's
there's
what
an Easter egg hunt this weekend
that's
or next weekend.
That's what Ann says. Like,
Following
yeah,
weekend.
that would be cool. Like a Survivor type deal or Amazing Race. And like you could have families involved.
There is a dart tournament June 30th,
Is there just one?
7 to 11. That's in June. Let me see what else I can find. Continue talking.
I'm just Diamond Art this Saturday.
Yes, my mom is going to that. I am not a fan of diamond art whatsoever. I don't have the patience for it.
I
will not be
I
a
don't
fan.
see how people can do diamond art,
But she loves it.
for the people that can,
Mhm.
good job.
Do a survival or amazing race. Ooh, like amazing race in the park. That'd be pretty cool.
While you were looking at
I'm
that
sorry.
calendar,
I
you didn't
apologize.
hear one word
I
I said to you.
apologize.
Didn't think so.
Ooh, adult bake sale.
Is that like
Someone explain to me what
what?
this adult bake sale.
Is that like everybody brings their weed gummies, weed brownies, like weed cookies? The wine and that, yeah, I
Yeah.
thought that was really cool.
Yeah,
The
that was
wine and
fun.
paint nights.
She also said, "Welcome to the combo cast."
Welcome back.
I got distracted, guys. I'm sorry.
Shiny.
I was looking very hard for a dart tournament. Okay.
But like, I think you could also do like a, what's that game you like to watch on TV? Big Brother.
Oh, Big Brother would be fun.
You could do like
Something
a
like
type
that.
deal Big Brother.
Yeah.
Now you're not just stuck in a house.
Or even
but
like a trivia nights like they do in like restaurants and stuff. You could do like a
Yeah.
trivia thing. You know, that'd be kind of cool. There is also another darts tournament. It looks like it's the long weekends when these
Okay.
dart tournaments are on. Yeah, that's what it looks like so far.
We have our neighbor just showing up outside.
Oh.
He has come home on his motorcycle. If they do like a cornhole or something while horseshoes is happening, it may be fun. Something else for the spectators to do. I totally agree. The only thing is where you're gonna put it back up in the field. You're gonna have people that want to do both, or
I think in that case though, like, and I totally understand how people want to do both, but maybe they choose, maybe we don't do cornhole every weekend. So
I
then
agree.
you can pick and choose. You can go, you know what? Maybe I won't play horseshoes if I really want to play cornhole, right?
Yep, I agree. I'm just saying, like, we all know that horseshoes is
A big thing, yeah.
a big thing. So, you'll have to pick.
You can't have your cake and eat it too.
Exactly.
Why not? I want to eat my cake too.
Exactly. I'm totally down for that.
Yeah, I honestly think that if people are going to complain about it, then just continue playing horseshoes. But horseshoes is up every weekend no matter what.
Mhm.
So if you want to do that one thing that happens only on one weekend, then maybe you've got to choose. But they also play shoes twice a weekend now, so
Three.
sometimes 3
Sometimes
times.
three.
Yeah. So it really, if you skip one day, you can always play the next day, right?
Oh, I'm not
So
disagreeing. I
you
am
just
not.
you got to pick what you want to do and what you don't want to do.
I think you'd have less people.
Mhm.
It's the same thing, creating things for smaller crowds.
But I
Because
also think that the cornhole would be fun because it'd be easier on some people who's maybe like they don't want to try and throw like a horseshoe where a beanbag is lighter,
well,
right?
horseshoes make your hands yucky.
True.
So will cornhole. Just so you know, the bags just get as dirty.
Yeah, but they normally get. How would they wait? How do they get dirty? Unless it's muddy.
Because they're falling on the ground.
I don't know. I don't find them get as dirty as actual thingies, horseshoes.
Oh, okay.
Well,
She's played all of twice, and she's a professional.
professional.
A professional.
And
No,
it
I.
says, yeah, but I won't get sand under my nails taking it out of the pit. Very true. Horseshoes
It's
is
sand. Blah.
horseshoes also have a smell to them. That's the metal on them. Yeah, very true.
I just think we need to start creating more games for everybody else.
I think there's that big field in the middle that doesn't get used every weekend that should.
I'm not saying put the 60-footer back, but like we could like play darts,
hmm
other things, pool,
Yeah.
stuff like that, just to I want to say appease the
The rest of the park.
I don't want to say F the kids, because the kids are a large part of the park.
And as long as you keep them entertained, you keep them out of trouble.
But we need to make things up for adults instead of just drinking their faces off.
And because that's what most of them actually do, and it's
Like,
sad.
I'm totally cool for drinking. I'm not opposed of it one bit. But I think if you give adults more options to do things, they'll do it.
Yeah.
Like,
Brandy says we need to have a suggestion box. I completely agree with that. I think we should have a suggestion box where you can just kind of go up. It can even be like in the store. You go up, you can write your things down, you put them in the box. And maybe it doesn't happen this year, but it could happen for next year when they're planning out the event calendar.
Exactly.
Right?
And says mix it up a little.
Get a different crowd out. Yeah.
Exactly. Like we have, that park has grown so much in different types of people.
Yeah.
In the park. Like we have now I think now we have Newfies, people from Ontario. I know we have people from Mexico.
Yeah, we have Spanish. A lot of Spanish.
South American.
Yeah.
A lot of South American people. Yeah. I think we have other countries too, but like I can't tell you off the top of my head.
I think we should do something almost like a culture day. You know what I mean? Like, and it doesn't have to be like, all variety of cultures in one day. Like, we could do like a either Mexican or whatever they may, like whatever country they are from, because they may not be Mexican, right? But like do a day specifically where, maybe they can help plan it and educate everybody else on their culture. And then like we could do the same as like Newfies or whatever other cultures are there.
I want to do like a big cookout. Like I mentioned this last year. I wanted to do like a sponsored cookout. Like we'll sponsor it. I know a couple other companies in that park will sponsor a cookout, and we have like a park wide
like barbecue kind of thing, yeah. Or
potluck or whatever.
That'd be interesting.
Just to get all the campers together.
Yeah.
But I just don't want to hear the mind my French, the bitching about it. Like, oh, it doesn't make work for the timing for me. Yeah. Who cares?
No, this is what the time is. Hey guys, I'll tell you this. There's a garage sale coming up this year at the park. And you know what? That time frame does not work for me. because I want to be there and I can't.
Yeah, we can't be there for the garage sale this year.
So, but you know what? We'll get the next one. If there's one next year, we'll do that one.
We cannot sell
Could
our
do a big
clothing in the
market
park.
or field day with different obstacles and teams. That'd be fun.
Yeah, that'd be fun too,
Yeah.
Ange. That'd be
Yeah.
fun. Maybe this is stuff that we bring.
Mhm.
Why can't you?
There's a rule.
There's a rule that we
There's a
can't
rule.
sell our own wares in the park. We can sell it on the garage sale day,
Yes.
but that is it.
That would be it.
But we are going to be busy
That
garage
day.
sale day. So's Brandy. So are you.
Yeah, exactly.
A few other campers are going to be busy
Yes.
that weekend. So,
You would know. You will know.
why can't we sell it on garage sale day? I'm
We will
nosy.
all be busy.
There's something going on.
Something going on.
Brandy, let her know what it is.
I think she's figured it out.
Let's see. It is Ange.
It's sometime in August. That's the last hint I'm giving you.
If you can't get it off, I know I haven't.
Oh, duh. Never mind.
Oh, wow.
Shiny.
Welcome to the conversation, Ange. But yeah, we can't do the garage sale this year. Hopefully we can do it some other time.
Get someone to set up a table and sell them to you. The only problem is most of the people that
We trust to
we
sell
would
it.
trust to sell it
Will be with us.
Prego brain, yeah. We'll
Oh,
blame it on the Prego brain.
Yeah, blame it on the
Randy.
Prego brain. They're Brandy. I didn't think the garage sale was in August. It is.
Yeah. No, when we used to have the garage sales, they were always in September. It was always September long weekend. But they've made it like their own little weekend.
They've made it August 24th.
Why are you giving everybody the date?
Because it's on the calendar. It is literally on the
I
calendar.
know, but the whole world now knows.
Garage sale is on August 24th.
Man, oh man.
What? Don't be man, oh man, me.
Man, oh man.
Women these days.
Men these days.
Does anybody know anybody that does furnaces? Does ACs or can find ACs for cheap? Let us know. We are trying to get a way to go. Oz. Yeah, I know. I'm good like that.
Mm-hmm.
We're trying to get a list of people together that we can, like if somebody's AC goes down, we can call.
Yeah, we can give them their number or whatever. Yeah. So
instead of we tried to go through a RV technician to look at our AC, and he called, and the first thing he said is going to be it's about $3,000 to $4,000 for an AC. And then I went online, found the same AC he wanted us to get, and it was like $1,300.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't see where the $3,000 to $4,000 is.
I can understand it takes time to hook the AC up, and I understand money is time. I totally understand that, but when I can get this for $1,500, and then I have to call you to install it, and you're gonna charge me $3,000? No, thank you.
So we're what we've said is we're gonna try to get a.
Have a good night, Karen.
Yeah, we're gonna try to get a list of people together, people that we know that can hook up an AC.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to go on Amazon and buy a, let's say, Coleman Mach Air or something of that nature, you can. And then we just say, hey, reach out to so and so,
Blah blah blah.
and he'll install your AC for
A lesser price or
a
whatever
case
their
of beer.
fee. Whatever their fee is. I don't think we should be charging.
No,
I don't think you should ever just pay for something like that. Like something that's going to be hard work. I don't think you should pay in beer, but
no, I just think something that we as campers in our park will be able to help
secretly
each
do
other.
this.
Help each other.
Yeah.
Because instead of having somebody, and let's use Brandy's trailer, she wants tip out done. Instead of having to bring it to a dealership and having to pay
an arm, a
an
leg, and
arm, a leg, let's say $8,000, we have somebody in the park that can do it for $1,000. It saves a person like so much money. Yeah, we'll be by this weekend, Brandy.
Yeah, we actually I thought that said toilet for a second there, and then when you fixed it, I was willing to come look at your toilet. I don't know what I was looking for, but
what time are you up, Brandy? Let us know. But like that's what we want to do. We've talked about it. Just put a list together of people, so then we can give it to the store and say, hey, if any of the campers say, hey, my AC is not working.
Yeah. Or they can just come to us and we'll tell them.
Yep.
We can have our own little list. That's a good idea. Yeah. It will help everybody else out too, right? Instead of constantly needing to get approval for somebody to come in to look at something, or you have to take your trailer out. Instead of all that, somebody can just sort of help you. You guys can figure out payment deal later outside of the park.
Like we have a plumber in the park. I bet you if you looked at him and bounced an idea off his head, like if you said, hey, would this work if I did this? I don't think he's going to charge you anything. Now, if he has to do something, he might charge you something, like a few bucks. But if you say, hey, I'm just changing out this toilet, will this toilet work?
He'll probably be like, what's this toilet? This toilet? Yeah, that should work. Like even just somebody who's a little bit more knowledgeable and you can bounce the idea off of does help you a lot of the time. Because most of the time, a lot of us are smart enough to figure it out for ourselves. We can watch a YouTube video and do it, right?
If we can get a list of people together, then so be it. We need someone to do 100 propane tank runs.
Ooh, 100-pounders. I do not have a 100-pounder, nor do I want a 100-pounder.
Are they even allowed in the park anymore?
I think if they are in the park, they can stay, but I don't think you're supposed to be bringing them in. But I don't know what the new rule is.
Neither do I.
Yeah, I just stick to my normal ones that I can pick up and carry. Because a 100-pounder runs like Jesus. Because they have to be upright, right?
I'm just wondering when the last time you carried a propane tank was. That you get to pick up and carry.
Last year when we got them changed. I do pick them up. Just when you're around, I'm going to make you pick them up.
You pick up the empties.
Yeah. I'm not going to pick up a full one unless I really have to.
Not everyone has hydro.
So they rely on their fridge. Yeah, no, I totally get that. But 100-pounders are hard to go and fill up. I know, like, once you fill them up, you're pretty much good for a while, but still picking up a...
Yeah, she's siding with you. No, I get what you're saying, Brittany.
Randy says, yes, as far as I know, upright. I have one, too. It's last me a long time for my stove. That's really good.
Like, would I want, like, a 500-pounder behind my trailer? Yes. Would never have... Like, I could go probably 2-3 seasons without getting a fill-up. And then that fill-up's going to cost me $400.
Yeah.
But, like, it's done for 4 to 5 more seasons. But it's also dangerous.
It is very dangerous, yeah.
That's
a sketchy fire hazard. Yeah, and we've had fires over on our side of the park, so... We're a little bit more sketchy nowadays.
Yeah, the bigger the tank, more sketchier it can get. But I think we should wind this down.
Is it bedtime? Bedtime? No.
For you, no.
Oh.
Oh, for you?
For me, yes.
What time is it? Oh, yeah, it's like half an hour past your bedtime. It's 8:30, and this girl's got to go to bed. For me, it's about 4 hours away.
Yeah, that guy doesn't go to bed.
But
we will see you guys next week.
We are thinking about recording some videos and getting them done and out to you guys.
Yeah.
We're slacking off because we kind of want we want to collect ourselves before we
get into video making again.
Yep.
Also we've been playing a lot of catch up. So we've been working on that as well.
Exactly.
So we're just trying to get life back in order, and then we will have videos being pumped out each week.
We still also have to finish the
podcast room.
Yeah, the recording room.
Maybe we'll do some podcasts at the trailer.
We are planning on doing that. If you guys want to partake in it, let us know.
Let us know. If you want to be on it, let us know. That would be super fun.
We can banter ideas back and forth about what you guys want to talk about, and we'll go that way.
So until next Wednesday, don't forget those pink sweaters will still be on the website until the end of June, and we will have more colors that will come off with that pink sweater. But we will give you guys a fair warning beforehand. So till next Wednesday, bye.
Bye, Newfoundland and Labrador.